Forgive the shitty camera setup, but that's what you got. Anyway, you know, ever since the start of the 1,000-Year War arc in Bleach, I always knew, I knew that it would be the Basher's Reckoning, because I knew that this arc was going to be the arc that was going to best all the other ones. And guess what? It was, wasn't it? I called it, motherfuckers. I'm pretty sure other people called it, but this is my video, so fuck them. I called it first. I called it. I was the one saying, you know, this dude Juha Bach, man, he looks like a straight up fucking monster, dog. You know, he's gonna make this arc really fucking good. And it was. I mean, not even halfway through. I mean, I'm not sure if this is a halfway point. I'm pretty sure it's not the halfway point of the final arc. But now already halfway through, we have, or before halfway, whatever, we have Ichigo's passed down. We know about Ishin, we know about Masaki. We know a little bit more about Aizen, and we know about Juha Bach and how he's the grandfather of all fucking Quincy's. This is some big shit. A lot of shit's getting explained now. And I'm starting to wonder. I feel bad. Like, what do the Bashers have left? What do they have? Like, with all of this shit happening, Hitsugaya, the one everybody's complaining about him going Bankai too much, he doesn't have a Bankai anymore. So where's the complaint for that? He's learning some more sword skills, whatever the fuck, Kenjutsu. You know what they call it. I don't know. But Zanjutsu or Kenjutsu, whatever. He's training under this old dude so he can learn some fucking sword art, some sword skills. Because motherfuckers was always talking about how in Bleach it's all about the power levels. When, in fact, it was never like that, because if that was the case, how the hell could Isagi win? How the hell could Isagi, if it was more like Dragon Ball Z, as much as people were saying it was, I'm pretty sure, you know, that's like saying Krillin could take a sword and stab Vegeta in the neck when he wasn't looking. Now, we all know that would never happen, but in Bleach that happens because anything fucking goes. And I knew it. I told you motherfuckers. I was like, you know, this is going to be the arc that like people are going to have minimal complaints about. Now, I know with the whole Quincy reveal and all that shit, people got their panties in a bunch, but I don't really give a fuck about that. I don't know what to say to that. If you still don't like it after all these explanations, it explains why Ichigo is the perfect hybrid. There's really nothing about that explanation you should dislike. It was none of that fucking the chosen one bullshit. Ichigo just happened to be because of a bunch of random events that happened. And that's how it should be, because that's how life is. I'm tired of this fucking chosen one bullshit. It's corny. It's played out. I mean, who wants to see that shit? Who wants to be watching, oh, you know, he was the chosen one to take down the Dark Lord. I mean, I'm sure a lot of classic stories do that. It should be, like, played out by now. I mean, come on. Come on. How many fucking stories do you need where it tells you exactly, well, you know, this guy's going to be destined to beat this guy, so we already told you how this is going to fucking end. Well, fuck that. No, that's boring. It kills the suspense. Well, he can't lose because he's the chosen one. I mean, the main characters rarely ever lose, but it is at least better off when he doesn't have some fucking destiny that is all, like, told at the first chapter. But I knew it. These fucking Bashers are starting to settle down now. They don't have much to say because there's explanations and all that shit. Everything's finally coming together. We're all getting geared up for the final battle, which I hope Bleach will at least last like another 5 years. Call me a fanboy, whatever the fuck you want to call me. I don't give a shit. Don't give a fuck. But I hope it lasts for at least another 5 years, you know, because I don't want to see this manga go. Because what else do I got after that? One Piece? I don't want to read One Piece. I don't want to read Naruto. I definitely don't want to read Naruto. And I don't care about Fairy Tail. I might get into Hunter x Hunter, but it's definitely not going to replace Bleach right here. So, all you motherfuckers telling me, well, Mecha / you're a fanboy. You know what? If being a fanboy means I don't cry about every little thing I don't like in a manga, if being a fanboy means that I can actually wait for a decent explanation, if being a fanboy means that I don't dick ride other mangas just because for 1 week, one manga I love didn't do as well as it should have. If that's what a fanboy is, then by all means, I don't want to be anything but a fanboy. So you can call me what you want. I don't give a shit. I'm a Bleach fanboy. If I am. Everybody's a fanboy for something. You can't fucking tell me, well, you know, and it's not like I'll tell you Bleach is perfect. Now, if I said that shit, there might be something in my fucking head. Something wrong with me. But, alas, I am only like this because everyone else spends time talking about what they dislike about Bleach. You see, if more people talk about how much they liked about it, then maybe, I would have more negative things to say about it. In fact, I wonder, is the only reason I like Bleach so much is because everybody hates it? Am I some kind of fucking dormant hipster? I mean, geez. Maybe it's just because everybody's shedding so much light on how much they think it sucks that I find something good in it and it just becomes my own. And I've read plenty of manga before. I don't want to hear the bullshit from the bastards, you know, oh, you've only read one manga, you only read one manga weekly. I read One Piece and Naruto before I even knew what Bleach was. And I don't give a fuck about either of them anymore. I mean, what? Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to care? I mean, the same people who talk about, you know, I hate it when series run too long, never say anything about how long One Piece goes on for. They don't say, you don't hear a fucking peep. You don't hear a peep from those people. They'll be enjoying the shit out of it. Oh, episode 700 now? And these motherfuckers be like, yeah, it's great. But you know, I really hate it when series last too long. Get the fuck out of here. You a hypocrite, man. That ain't good. That ain't a good look. Ain't a good look for nobody. Nobody at all. Alas, it's really a shame. I feel bad for the Bashers because this arc is really proving to be the best Bleach arc. We got Ishida betraying, whether or not it means anything bad for him, like if he's actually a bad guy, which probably not, it doesn't matter. Still some shit happening. Ichigo learned his origins, he's going to get some new powers, shit like that. We still got so many Bankais to see. We got so much shit to see. So much shit that hasn't been explained yet, even with Ichigo's past. Pretty sure there's going to be some twists here and there. Anyway, all the final stands of all the fucking Quincy's. This is going to be a great final showdown. Now, I hope it lasts a little bit longer, because I'm starting to think now, is Ichigo going to have to fight the Zero Squad first, and then the Quincy's? Or the Quincy's and then the Zero Squad? Now, that is something I would like to see. But why the fuck would I want to read a manga where it takes 300 chapters to get good? I mean, I'm not saying One Piece is shit. I'm just saying I can't get into it. I mean, I've read it since I was in 5th grade, all right? I'm pretty sure if I really wanted to read it, because I know what it's about. I know what's going on in that shit. I can pick it up if I want to. I just don't want to. I don't have the, I mean, I have the time right now because I'm on fucking summer vacation and shit. But I don't want to do it. I don't want to waste that time that I got to read One Piece. And for what? To read it for another 10 years? Fuck no. Hunter x Hunter, I'm going to give that shit another chance. Fairy Tail? No. Well, maybe, if it gets me views. If it gets me views, I guarantee you I'll put some shit out on it. But I got to catch up on it first. D. Gray Man, I'm already on that shit, so I might as well catch up and do some reviews on that. But I don't want to. Because it's so bad, but I might do it. I might do it. Now, the only reason I don't give you anime reviews is because I don't watch much anime anymore, honestly. Like, usually I always find one anime I get into and I stick with it for a while. But generally, I don't watch more than 1 or 2 shows a season, if that. I tend to watch a bunch of old shows I have to catch up on. Like, if I have a bunch of Gundams I need to finish, I need to finish Victory Gundam, I need to finish Turn A Gundam, and God, I need to finish Double Zeta. But you guys don't even know what that is. But anywho, I feel bad for the Bashers, as I've said before. These motherfuckers ain't got no... They're running out of fucking straws to, like... They're falling off the cliff. They ain't got nothing left. Oh, but you know, it's moving too slow. Oh, but it's moving too fast. Ah! I'm crazy as shit. Look how I'm moving around like this. I'm fucking hyper. It's almost midnight. I'm still fucking hyped up like this. Damn. What the fuck was that? Anywho, I might just do general Bleach discussions weekly. I might, fuck this whole chapter thing. I might do just discussions like this. But I'm a moody motherfucker. It depends about how I'm feeling. I might go back to doing reviews, but I'm not so good at that. But people tell me I'm good at it at the same time. I honestly feel they're shitty. But if you want to see him, just tell me. I don't care. I'll see what I can do if you want to see him. But generally, I don't enjoy doing them because I feel like I can't structure what goes on enough. It's like I understand what goes on in stories perfectly and everything like that. But doing a review, like reiterating what went on, is just something that I'm not very skilled at for some reason. Now, I've got the charisma down, I've got the voice down, I'm loud as fuck, but I just can't do that part. So, yeah, bashers, it's okay. I feel for you. I mean, in a way, I can kind of relate to you because there was only so much longer I could bash Naruto before I started sounding like a senile old fucker. Because it's like, it continues to be shitty to the point where when you start to expect it. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure I've used this analogy before, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, you see a mentally handicapped kid, you're only going to be surprised by the fact that he shits himself like once or twice. After that, if you're still pointing out the fact that he's drooling and shitting himself, you just look like a dumbass. Because it's to be expected, right? So it's to be expected Naruto's going to be shit. It's to be expected that Kishimoto can't write for shit. Sorry, but that's just how I feel. And if you got problems with it, I don't care. But anyway, this video's gone long enough now. I'm going to shut it off. Fuck!